One day you're gonna wake up and be like, wow, my body's completely changed.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Right, so hello, my name's Jade Rose. I make a lot of fitness videos, I make a lot of health related videos, and today I wanna go back to like the basics, the foundation of how I stay skinny. My 6 commandments, literally my slim body Bible. I just wanna say though very explicitly, this video is about intentional weight loss. I can make all the jokes in the world, I can have a lot of fun with editing, I can give you all the good educational content in the world, but there are some people who are triggered, some people who are offended, some people who just don't like the idea of intentional weight loss. If you are one of those people, this video is not for you. However, I do have other videos on my channel, so if you click over here, then you can watch a little cooking video where I make a mango salsa. Anyway, for the rest of us, I'm gonna tell you my 6 principles. So, number 1, eat for your own body. The title of this video is how I stay skinny and eat whatever I want. Not what my grandmother puts on my plate, not however much cake I can fit in my hands. It's about eating what you truly want and truly need. I used to always mirror other people's food as well. So let's say if I'm like out with a friend and she orders a burger, milkshake and fries.
I'm gonna order a burger, milkshake and fries.
And then if like, I don't know, I finish eating, I'm actually kind of full and she's still eating, I'm gonna pick up that fork and carry on eating. Even though I'm full, even though I don't even want any more food. And then I used to always like, you know, I was the biggest in the group, right? All my friends were all naturally like super skinny. And then when I was getting bigger, I actually remember going to my mom and saying to her like, I don't know why I'm getting bigger. Everyone else is staying slim. I'm eating the same thing. I'm not eating badly. You know, I was kind of eating badly. I mean, we all were. I was literally like, what is wrong with me? Like, I couldn't figure it out. And then she just told me straight, like, that's your friends. This is you. Like, everyone is different. Everybody is different, like, literally. And after my mum said this to me straight, like, it really clicked in my mind, like, I cannot eat like them. I have to eat for myself and for my own body. And I'm literally telling you, once I stopped mirroring other people's food, once I stopped, you know, copying people, eating these like unnecessary like bits that are not for me, I'm just doing for other people. You've really got to ask yourself, like, am I hungry? Is this really for me? The main thing is eat when you're hungry and stop when you're not. Second thing, buy food in the portion size. Eat food in the portion size. Let's say I'm in the mood for, you know, a nice cake. I might go to the bakery downstairs and go, you know, and get some like red velvet, like chocolate-y, or maybe caramel, like salted caramel flavored, just something fluffy and gorgeous, and have my little one slice and be very happy. Or I could go to Costco and get a giant cake that would be, yes, more cost effective, but then I have a giant cake. And what am I gonna do with that giant cake? Unless you have like a really big family where you have, you know, loads of siblings and then your parents and everyone's gonna, you know, dig in and have some cake, that's fine. But if it's just you and you've just gone to buy a giant cake for yourself, what are you doing? You know for a fact that you are not gonna have that one slice. You're gonna have more than you anticipated or the whole cake. Buy these kind of things in the serving size, trust me. Okay, you've also got to get a life, because on the days where I'm sitting on the sofa watching, I don't know, Hey You know, reality TV shows all day and then Netflix all night, do you know what I'm doing? I'm eating. Oreos, crisps. I don't even like crisps actually, but you know, that's like TV food. You just, when I was at my mom's house, I would literally just sit and eat packs of crisps, doing nothing with my life. And then once I actually got a life, no more crisps. I started going out with friends, going on walks in the park, started hanging out with people. You know, when you're doing things and actually, you know, being active in your life, you know, you got like a more active job maybe. You haven't got time to think about food all day. You're actually enjoying the moment, enjoying your life, and not looking at food as the thing that's gonna, I don't know, make you feel cozy and comfortable and happy. Get into a routine. If you're in a good routine, then you're gonna be kind of more aware of your overeating or more aware of your like kind of limits. Whereas like if you're like all over the place, then your food is gonna be all over the place. You're not gonna really realize if you're eating more than you necessarily normally would be. Although I personally do kind of have a life that's a bit, you know, all over the place. I have sometimes set days that I know how they're gonna pan out. So like my go-to for when I'm like outside the house is like an Itsu. I go to Itsu and get like, you know, a little sushi packet and I'm good. I even think like if you really struggle, then I think eating kind of similar times every day, similar thing every day, maybe that will help you to kind of, you know, be more aware of, just be more mindful of how much you're eating. Eat small and regularly. You know, when I do my what I eat in a day videos, a lot of the time I will make a big meal and then I'll put like a little plate for myself and then the rest I put away. So I take my plate, you know, my little plate and then eat that and then I think, oh, okay, so sweet potato was good. Broccoli hit right, it's very nice. Do I want some more? Not really. And then I just carry on with my day. If you put a giant plate of food, you're gonna feel obligated to eat that giant plate of food. Like you're gonna be, even if you're not hungry, you're gonna be struggling to try and eat that food. And then you'll get that like uncomfortable, you know, feeling of fullness, you know, and it just, I like to give my body time to digest my food. Plus it keeps my belly nice and flat. And I really hate that like uncomfortable feeling of fullness. Like when I feel bloated, I don't feel so hot. That's why I like to eat really slowly. I eat bits at a time. For some people, I know they're like used to eating really, really fast, especially if you grew up with a lot of siblings and stuff where, you know, it's like if you don't eat your food now, someone else is gonna eat it for you. There's some households where if you put something in the fridge and you expect it to be there by the end of the day, you're playing games. But yeah, if you can, try to eat slower, but most important thing is just trying to eat small and regularly because that's really what's gonna make you feel like you're eating a lot because you're just always having the action of eating, even if you're not eating like loads, like, you know, all at once. Number 6, so I know I said to eat all the time just now, like a few seconds ago, but I don't actually eat all the time. So I like to do intermittent fasting. So I eat, when I wake up actually, I eat breakfast. Sometimes if I'm not really feeling it, I might wait a bit, but I do eat breakfast. And then I eat the bulk of my food where people would normally have dinner. I have about 4 and that's like my sweet spot, my favorite time of day. And then I stop eating around 6, maybe 6:30. The only times I eat after that usually is when I go out to eat. Unfortunately, no one wants to, you know, have dinner with me at 5 or 4, but it's cool. So yeah, 6 o'clock comes and I'm done until the morning. And literally it makes your stomach look so good. Like, I swear, I'm telling you, I will be on set all day, just eating and I'm sure people at work must look at me and think,
Wow, Jade eats a lot.
but I mean, when I get back home, I might have something very small or nothing at all, you know? I swear, if I eat in the evenings, it just gives me this uncomfortable feeling in my stomach. Like I can generally feel it as I sleep and I'm like half awake. Like I literally get sleep paralysis. And your sleep is so important for your metabolism. And if you wanna like tone up, build muscle, you have to be recovering properly. So you have to sleep well. Number 7, let's say like I'm craving something. I want McDonald's or something. I'm gonna think to myself, can I make this myself? Is there a way for me to have what I want, but make it healthier? Or even, not even just make it healthier, just make it homemade. Like, there is a difference between processed food and homemade food. If I make a burger at home, I make the chips at home, I make the protein shake at home, I'm not gonna be able to walk. Like I'm gonna be so full. Like I don't even need the milkshake or whatever. I feel like people get milkshakes at McDonald's because the food doesn't fill them up and they need the shake to fill them up. I think that's the main problem really, is that you're gonna end up eating more afterwards. Like you're gonna have like a double meal basically. So it's like double the calories, double the processed food. You don't even have to make it homemade, right? You can just get it from Leon or something instead of, you know, McDonald's. And obviously for me, yeah, I'll make like a healthy version, but I mean, you don't have to make even a healthy version. You can literally just make the exact same thing, not processed, and you're gonna eat, you're gonna feel full, you're gonna feel satisfied. It's gonna be a real hearty meal. So yeah, if you can make it at home, you think you could make it at home, you think you could order it from somewhere that uses less processed food, then I would do that. But obviously you got to exercise good judgment as well when it comes to like portion sizes, because like it's like what I said before. If I don't know, wanting the banana bread, I'm gonna go and have a slice of banana bread at a nice cafe. I'm not gonna make my own banana. Well, I might make my own banana bread, but just stopping eating those things that are like random extras, things that, you know, you don't really have any reason to eat, you know, just be mindful in general. One day you're gonna wake up and be like, wow, my body's completely changed. Obviously it's not gonna be tomorrow or next week or whatever, but you know, over a couple months, you're gonna see the difference. Now those are my 6, is it 6, 7? I don't know where. Those are the things I suggest and things that I've done to keep skinny. Now, do you have to implement these? No, if it doesn't suit your lifestyle, if you're, you know, not about it. I mean, the first point that I said about, you know, eating for your own body is the most important thing. So if this, all the rest of them aren't, you know, for you, then it's not for you. Do you have to implement any of these things? Absolutely not. I mean, not everyone even wants to be skinny, you know? So, I mean, do you? Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.
She's a Mona Lisa.